In the rain, at the threshold of what used to be a community center, a cleansing and desperately needed release. The joy, a stark contrast from scenes of a war-ravaged nation. The mini concert, a perk after a long day of labor. More than 3,000 residential buildings were destroyed in the Chernihiv region, which was under partial Russian occupation at the start of the invasion.
You don't believe that is going on. You're just like, okay, so this is like just a movie setting that was out here. It's not really real. And then you literally take this, I don't know how you call this, brick, and you're like, okay, so I guess this is not a movie setting.
Can you imagine that you build something for the whole life, you collect money for that, you do a lot of work here, you do your own corner in this world, and you see.
A lot of these volunteers say they felt compelled to do something. They couldn't sit with idle hands, so they're here working on what used to be a 2-story house, trying to clear this site for the family who's also here working. Father and son, along with strangers from around the Ukraine, but also Poland and the UK.
We can't imagine that there is still so much good left in the world.
They believe their home was hit with fiery shrapnel on March 5th. Vlad Pilipenko and his pregnant sister and her husband were in the basement when the house was hit and caught fire. Now, like many of their neighbors, they're worried about the winter. Repair Together, a group that organized this dance party cleanup, says so far they've helped 15 families in 3 different villages. They hope to transition to rebuilding parties. Their volunteers, meanwhile, have an outlet for their tensions and fears, even just for a few beats. Goomansingh, Global News, near Chernihiv, Ukraine.